How's it going, everybody? My name is Killer Turkey 1000, and I did a thing today. So this is my 2015 Ford Focus SE. It has the 2.0 liter 4-cylinder, which happens to be the largest engine to come with the Focus. She's pretty quick, not turboed, but it might be later. You see, the Subaru I had was just a total pain with absolutely everything. Transmission didn't work, so there was no point in building it. So I bought a new one. Gorgeous dash. It's a very nice car. However, I feel kind of bad for whoever has to ride back here, because there's no leg room. I think they designed this car to go fast, or faster than your standard sedan, and they gave it more seats for it to, it's got a pretty big trunk as well. But they gave it 4 seats so insurance would be cheaper. So, sunroof. It came with tinted windows. This sun makes me look like my face is just extra pasty today. So we're gonna crawl out of there. Oh, I set the parking brake because I'm smart. Okay. God, I love this car. I have another moto vlog that I need to edit up. It'll be out after this video. But yeah, so I bought a new car, 12,000 bucks. It has 50,000 miles, and that is still an issue in these Fords. The stereo in this thing is freaking great, by the way. It rocks pretty good. I'm used to, like I said, I'm used to Toyotas, so navigating through the menus on the dash here is a little bit confusing because it's not quite what I'm used to, but it is not bad at all. What I'm gonna do here is I'm going to stop on the on-ramp for the interstate, and I'm going to show you guys some acceleration. I mean, it's not great, but it's way faster than my old pickup. Cruise control is very easy to use. It's one thing I am used to in Fords. You come here on the left-hand side of the steering wheel, on, just go down one button, set, and then it pops up on your display what you set it at, and you can adjust it with the plus or minus right here or here. So we're going to set it at 65, which is the speed limit on this section of interstate. And we'll find somewhere to park, and I'll show you a little bit more in depth on the interior. So here in the interior of the 2015 Ford Focus, our door locks are just these buttons. We no longer have the plunger I'm used to being able to hit. So that's something I need to get used to on this thing. Down here, this is our mirror adjuster, so you tap it to the left and then press arrows. Tap it as far to the right as you can, and then you can press the arrows and move that one as well. Set it in the middle, and whenever you press arrows, nothing happens. Your all window controls and window locks are here. Heading towards the middle of the car, we have these two selector buttons, which would in this case lead to options and device. This is a CD eject button, play pause, I believe. These are all radio presets and numbers you could dial if you're trying to do a phone call or something. Volume and power on and off for the stereo. Tune, pause, play. So this is just another option. These are just other option buttons. Down here, radio, media, selector for whatever's on this screen here. Phone, menu, clock, next track, back a track, sound so you could adjust your bass and treble and whatnot, and your hazards. Going lower, we have our fan speed, AC option, defroster, the vent that blows on your face or your feet, recirculating, rear defrost, and power for all of that. And on the far right, you have your knob. Heading down towards the shifter, we have a USB, I believe it's a 3.0 port, and a charging port here. On our shifter, we have a descent button. So you press that button, and it changes your gears whenever you're going down a hill, so you don't have to wear out your brakes. Coming back a little bit further, we have everyone's standard coin holder and cup holder. We open this center console here, and we find yet another 12 volt car charging port, a 3.5 millimeter jack, and another USB port. Coming over to the passenger side, all we have fancy over here is the glove box, which isn't even fancy, one window control, and two lock buttons. Heading up top here, we have our interior lights. Just press activated. And a sunglasses or eyeglasses holder. And let's focus up here. Right there's your controls for the sunroof. So you press up and the sunroof slides back. You press down and the sunroof slides back in. You press down again and the sunroof tilts up. And to reverse that, you just press up. Manual sliding little cover here, but that doesn't bother me. Oh, also, center console has your handbrake. It is not a pedal brake. Back here, we have just a little dome light. These controls control your menu on the dash there. Let's focus up, camera. So you can go up through this, and there's a lot of options. So there's all that. You go to the left on your little track here, and you have more options. Trip 1, Trip 2, information, and settings. I just leave mine on Trip 1. Oh, whenever the cruise is whenever the cruise is disengaged, it turns the color off, but it lets the speed stay there, and it's crossed out, so you know that it's not cruising. On the right-hand side, you have previous track, next track, volume up, volume down, and voice command, as well as answer a call or hang up the phone. Down here are your cruise settings, on, off, set. You can press either of these to set it. And then the top half of this button accelerates, the bottom half decelerates, resume, and cancel. Now I think I went over everything here. If I missed something, I am sorry. There is no turbo button or go fast button or any of that. But it is a very fun car. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see all you beautiful people in the next video.